Mm. Hey guys, Zephyrnix here, and back to basics. Remember I used to do this? Talking the thing while I'm eating? Well, I'm doing it again because these fries is the bomb. But at any rate, me these myself and don't think got shit on me. But anyway, let's talk about relevancy again. Now, who is relevant? How? Not relevancy, but let's dig a little deeper. Let's talk about leadership. Now, how is it that we choose who the leaders are? Are they self-chosen? So far, yeah. But here's the thing about that. In order to be a leader, you have to have certain qualifications. And one of the case is, by all means, for this particular thing, I do agree halfway with the president. You have to have all three systems. That's what he said. I don't agree with having to own all three systems, but at least played it off the demo mode. And yeah, demo mode, because, you know, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 have a demo mode on it. I think that if you're going to become a leader, you have had to have played at least all three systems and not on demo mode. Now, the Wii doesn't have a demo mode, so you can go to your local GameStop for that, but the other two, you have had to play, okay? Now, let's go deeper. Charisma. I think you need to have charisma in order to be able to do this, especially in this particular line. And that's true. Now, that's the thing. With the first one, I believe that both of them do have, not equal, but they do have experience with all three consoles. I do believe that. Now, however, when it comes to being able to entertain the fan base and not the fan base, El Presidor has that in spades. El Presidor has the Howard Stern type of thing going on here. It's kind of like those who hate him, those who love him rather, watch him because they want to see what happens next. Those who hate him, watch him because they want to see what it says next. Well, you know what I mean. So, yeah. Now, another thing is knowledge of the product. And MLD has that, and he has it strong. But how to put this? Another thing that you need to have too is ability to sell the product. Now we talk about knowledge of the product and know what the product is, and MLD has that. He definitely has that more than El Presidor does. Now we also talk about the ability to sell the product, in which, yeah, El Presidor sometimes sound like a freaking walking PlayStation 3 commercial. In my opinion, he runs, I think he's better than that guy who be on, you know, the new guy in the commercials. I think he's better than him. But, whatever. So, yeah. So, those are the three things that I think that a leader should have. Now, all three of them have that. Some more than others, but they all three do have that. I think that MLD can work a lot more on his selling pitch. You know, I mean, he does hit us with the numbers, and for me, I know about numbers, so numbers don't lie. So it's always like, yep, I know where you're going. So it's like, okay, and for some of us, yeah, numbers do mean a lot because numbers are numbers. Numbers, you can't refute numbers. Numbers are always numbers. They're always, you know, they're not opinions, they're always facts, as long as you're not using words like approximately or, you know, things like that. But, yeah, they're always facts. So, that is the case. Now, here's the thing. Another thing that you need to have is not just knowledge of the product in terms of your console, but gameplay experience as well. And that's where El Presidor is like seriously lacking, I noticed. Now, I'm looking at two things, right, by the way. I'm looking at the amount of games that he played, and I'm also looking at his trophies, okay? Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead to the left this side, or this, whatever stuff about. Click on the first link, okay? The first link you're going to come to is, it should be the El Presidor's actual link. Now, before you click on it, you might want to hold the control button down, then click on it. So you open up a new tab. Now, you can also just look along while I'm talking. And if you notice, El Presidor has, 48 trophies, since this video was made. He had 48 trophies, and his games consist of about, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has 9 games. Now, before we continue, I want to say that I know a lot of you was like, well, achievements and trophies didn't come out until a year later. That doesn't count. Because of two things. One, each game has more than 1 trophy. Hell, they have more than 10 trophies. And that's one. And two, for games that didn't start off with trophies, they actually came out with patches to give it to them. So that's one. So that doesn't count anymore. Now, go ahead and hold the control button down and click on the second link. The second link should be, hopefully, General MLD's page. Now, sorry about that. Still give me some time. Now, this is not a full list of his achievements because in order to do it, you have to compare games or whatever. But if you look on his recent games, while El Presidor has 48 trophies and 9 games, if you look at MLD's recent games, he has, well over 48 achievements. Okay? Now, in terms of how many games he played, he's played well over 30 or 40 or 50 games. I can't give you a list right now. I mean, you can't see the list unless you actually have an Xbox Live account. But I'll actually take the liberty out to check his account for you. And I'm nice. He has 59 games that he has played. Now, once again, I don't see on his page, so, well, on the other page when compared to mine, he has played 59 games. Now I want you guys to hold down the control button again and click on the third and the fourth one. Okay? Now, these belong to 2 people. One, this is Halo 3 ODST, or at least Halo 3, no, yeah, Halo ODST for General MLD. And this one is Killzone, the other one is Killzone 2 for El Presidor. Now, look at some of the things. Compare the kill ratios, the kills, the kill amount versus to each other. You got Presidor running at 1,191 versus MLD's 2,423. And mind you that ODST just recently came out. Now, you guys have it here. Go ahead and compare medals. I'm not going to get into it. I'm running out of time. But compare medals. Compare everything. Now, I'm just saying that if you're going to be a leader and you're going to throw that you're not relevant because, you have not played all 3 games, all 3 systems, then the fact that your game quality, the amount of games that you actually played on your system is at normally low for someone who has owned the system for a very long time, then that needs to be needs to be held accountable too. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think. Zephyrnix is out.